Alright, so you know what it is? This is the $1,000 gaming PC. So hey, if you're interested, links will be down in the description. And please, if you want to see that PC build made somewhere in May, please press on that like button so you can actually help me get this PC build. I'm not asking you for money, not asking you to subscribe, just press on that like button so more people could watch. And links will be down in the description if you want to build this PC itself. Anyways, we're not gonna make it any long. We're looking at the benchmarks right now. And at Hogwarts Legacy 1080p higher ultra settings, you'll get over 60 frames per second easily. This is a very good CPU GPU combo that will handle this game fine. My favorite game right now, which is Call of Duty Warzone 2, and what I really like about this PC, that you're capable of getting 1080p medium or low or even ultra settings. You're hitting 144 FPS locked. So this is a really good PC for streaming this really demanding game and also gaming at high FPS, which is something that you'll not find in the budget PCs. Next up, we got Cyberpunk 2077, and at 1080p ultra settings with ray tracing on, even you'll hit around 60 FPS, but you have to play around with DLSS and FSR and all this type of stuff because this is not an NVIDIA GPU. And the last game that we have is Red Dead Redemption 2, and at 1080p ultra settings you are getting really good FPS. I'm pretty sure we're getting even 90s, or maybe we're looking at 1440p benchmarks right now. So yeah, the CPU, you know what it is? This is the Intel Core i5-13600K. I really like this CPU. This one goes for $300. If you want to save money, go with the 12700K. You'll save it around, I believe, what, $70, and you're getting around the same performance. But nevertheless, both CPUs are pretty cool. The 13600K is around, I believe, a 16 or maybe 20 threaded CPU, a 16 cores 20 threaded CPU, something in that territory. It's kind of weird what Intel is doing with their CPU core count right now, but it's actually really effective. Anyways, it's one of the best gaming CPUs that you can have right now, and you can also have the upgrade path to an RTX 4070, RTX 4070 Ti, 4080, or even a 4090 in the future if you're playing at 4K. And the board, we're looking at the Gigabyte B760M-DS3H. Right now it goes for $120. It supports our PC out of the box, supports the CPU out of the box. You don't have to do any BIOS updating. It's got all the bells and whistles. You can also upgrade to a 13900K in the future on this board, no problem. But the only caveat is that this is only a DDR4 board. But for a budget PC like this, and $1,000 seems to be a budget PC right now, I guess it will get the job done. As for the RAM, we're looking at 32GB of DDR4 3200 MHz RAM. This one goes for around $60, and since this budget allows you to go with that, 32 gigs for a pretty competitive price being $60 is so good. If you're doing streaming, video editing, anything related to a CPU intensive application, this will get the trick done just fine. I used 32 gigs. I'm not using 16 gigs anymore because I do a lot of work, you know, a lot of multitasking, more than I should, I think, but hey, it will get the job done. The SSD, we're looking at 1TB M.2 SSD. This one goes for around $40 right now, so a SATA SSD, so you're getting fast boot up times, loading speeds, and 1TB is a really decent space in my opinion. And you can also add an extra SSD in the future, whether SATA or if there is an extra M.2 slot. As for the GPU, and we're looking at the AMD RX 6700 XT. The reason we are going with this GPU because it goes for $370 right now. This is one of the cheapest GPUs that gets the job done in terms of money. Compared to something like an RTX 3070, it really competitive GPU when it comes to 1080p or even 4040p performance, and you got more VRAM headroom compared to any NVIDIA competitive GPU. So this is a 12GB GPU, I believe 16 gigs even, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. And yeah, really good capable 1080p performance, really good 1440p performance, and you're never bottlenecked by our CPU, so you're getting the best of everything. And the case, we're looking at the Deepcool TH370. A lot of people really like this case right now. It's one of the best cases to go for right now, so yeah, we went with it. It goes for $60. You can also add some RGB fans if you are interested, and yeah, there isn't much to say here. A really good case with good ventilation that will get the job done. And the power supply, we're looking at 650 watt, I believe 80 plus bronze rated power supply. I wouldn't go with anything under that because this is actually a pretty much power hungry PC for $1,000. I mean, if you went with Ryzen, it will be more power efficient, but it is what it is. And if you are interested, yeah, it will get the job done for now, and it will hold you just fine. So yeah, that's been it. If you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more videos of that kind, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.